Samsung seems to be getting serious about improving its Exynos chipsets, especially the upcoming Exynos 2600, and in a surprising move, the company is now reportedly getting help from an expert who used to work at Huawei. This former Huawei chip developer is believed to be leading the GPU development for the Exynos 2600. The Exynos 2600 is expected to power Samsung's next Galaxy S26 series, and this time, Samsung is changing how it does things. Instead of depending too much on other companies, Samsung is focusing on building more of the chip in-house. In fact, the company is said to be working on its own custom GPU for the Exynos 2600, dropping its previous partnership with AMD's Xclipse GPU, which it used in earlier Exynos versions. While not much has been officially confirmed, a well-known tipster on Weibo at Fixed Focus claims that a former Huawei chip expert is now in charge of developing Samsung's new GPU. The expert's name hasn't been revealed, but the news has already created a lot of buzz in the tech world. This is important because Huawei, despite being limited by US sanctions, has shown strong skills in developing powerful chipsets. Its recent Kirin 9010 and 9020 processors proved that Huawei can achieve impressive performance even without access to the most advanced tools. Many tech experts believe that if Huawei wasn't restricted, it could have become one of the biggest players in the global chip market. That's why Samsung bringing in a former Huawei expert makes a lot of sense. This person has experience designing high-performance processors under tough conditions, exactly the kind of knowledge Samsung needs to take the Exynos lineup to the next level. For years, Samsung's Exynos chips have been criticized for being slower and less efficient than Qualcomm's Snapdragon chips. In gaming and graphics especially, Snapdragon-powered Galaxy phones have often performed better than their Exynos counterparts. This is one of the reasons Samsung partnered with AMD in the past to bring Radeon graphics to its Exynos chips through the Xclipse GPU. While the partnership had some potential, the results didn't fully meet expectations. Now, with the Exynos 2600, it seems Samsung is ready to move in a new direction. By creating its own GPU and putting someone with strong experience from Huawei in charge, Samsung could be aiming for true independence in chip development. If this works out, the Exynos 2600 could be the first Exynos chip in years to win back the trust of users and tech reviewers. But for that to happen, Samsung needs to deliver a GPU that performs smoothly, improves battery efficiency, and handles high-performance tasks like gaming and AI processing without any issues. Right now, most of the rumors focus on the GPU, while the rest of the Exynos 2600 specs are still unknown. But it's expected that Samsung will also aim for big improvements in overall performance, especially as artificial intelligence becomes a major focus in modern smartphones. Other companies like Google, Apple, and Qualcomm are all working on integrating advanced AI features directly into their chips, so Samsung needs to keep up. It's also possible that the Exynos 2600 won't just be limited to the Galaxy S26 series. If the GPU performs well, Samsung could use it in future Galaxy phones, tablets, and even wearables. This could help Samsung build a stronger Exynos ecosystem, where both hardware and software are tightly connected for better optimization. For now, we'll have to wait for more official information to be announced. But one thing is clear, Samsung is making bold moves to improve its Exynos brand. By hiring a former Huawei chip expert and focusing on building its own GPU, the company is working to reduce its reliance on AMD and Qualcomm. If successful, this could lead to a future where Samsung produces fully in-house chips for its entire range of devices. That would be great news for Samsung fans, especially those hoping to see better performance and battery life from Exynos-powered phones. So the Exynos 2600 might turn out to be more than just another smartphone chip. It could mark the start of a new chapter in Samsung's journey toward chip independence. Let's see how this story unfolds in the coming months.